We are back on Pack Attack today for episode 2, and we're ready to really get the ball rolling on this series. So first things first, man, you guys, you destroyed the like button for the first episode. 39 likes is what that one is at right now as I sit down to record this. So that is automatically adding 3,900 stubs onto our final stub count for today's game. And I feel like that is honestly some kind of Pack Attack record. I don't think we've gotten anywhere close to that number of likes on a Pack Attack video in the past. So let's keep that moving. Let's keep that going, guys. Hit that like button on this episode to add 100 stubs for each like towards the next one. We also added our first sum of stubs to the bank. After last episode, I sold everybody that we didn't add to the team, and that added a nice 3,094 stubs into the bank. So adding that to the 226 that we had from what was left over from last episode, we are up to 3,320 stubs in the bank after one episode. So yeah, it looks like it might take a little while to build up that stub bank this year. Cards aren't going for that much. So that was what, 11 packs worth of cards, only getting us 3,000 stubs. So it's going to be a little bit of a mountain to climb, but it's going to be worth it because some of these packs that they're putting in the shop now, I mean, this update just came out today. We have a home run derby pack with even the base round would be huge cards for this team. The Diamond Duo packs, like always, are loaded with 99s. We've got a new Chase pack today for Tatis if we could get lucky. So that stub bank is important to keep working towards because at some point we'll have enough in that bank to buy one of those big packs. We also had our first roster update today, and I'm not familiar enough with all the players on our team to know how it really affected everybody. The only one I've noticed is I think Taylor Ward got a -1 downgrade to his overall. He was a new card we just pulled after last episode. Nolan Gorman got a boost, so he's staying in on the bench. And yeah, other than that, I'm not really too sure if anybody got super affected by a roster update. But as far as the new cards that we added to the team from those packs in the last episode, let's see if I can remember them all because we got a lot of upgrades. Taylor Ward, we already talked about a bit. He's out and left now. Corey Seager is now at second base. Ryan Mountcastle is at DH. Bobby Witt Jr. is new to the team. He'll be on the bench for now with that 99 speed, and then Andrew Vaughn got added. On the pitching side, it was George Kirby who's going to get the start today, and it looks like he actually has some inside edge today, so that lines up pretty perfectly. We also added Sixto Sanchez to the rotation, and then in the bullpen, man, I think we had a few. Jaime Barria, Jalen Beeks, Jose Leclerc, and Daniel Bard all got added to the bullpen, so a little bit stronger of a bullpen now. No more commons left actually anywhere on the team. So I think that's everything that we needed to get out of the way here before we hop into our next game. We're 1-0, and as we're loading in, guys, I just want to ask a favor. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. We've got a whole year of Pack Attack to go, so if you're enjoying it so far, chances are you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. All right, and here we go. What are we facing today? It's 95 Christian Javier and then just a loaded team. We're going to be seeing that all year, man. But hey, you know what? If you were around for Pack Attack last year on MLB 22, I got such a late start that we were pretty much doing this last year too, where everyone had a endgame team from the start. So this is nothing new for Pack Attack veterans out there. Need a big outing from George Kirby. It looks like he's going to be throwing dots. I like that accuracy if I can actually make a good release, though. Oh, I don't like that, though. Getting around on a sinker in like that, but it was right to our guy. Oh, no. Oh, I was about to say that was a perfect pitch, and then he just makes a perfect swing. I'm lucky that stayed in. This is kind of worrying. I was not expecting this guy to come out swinging. He had an 0-1 record. Lindor came up with like a 140 average. That's another pretty hard hit ball. We're definitely going to have to bring the sticks to the plate today because I feel like we're going to have to score a bunch to win this one. Man, he's even taking that. He's got an eye. Who is this guy? Man, he's not chasing the curve. He wasn't chasing the slider. He's early on everything fast. What's our out pitch? Oh my God, and that was a perfect cutter. Man, another hard hit ball right to one of our guys. We're lucky that we made it out of that inning without giving up a run. Oh, and here we go. I didn't even realize, but we're getting our first taste of Pack Attack Park 3 here in a home game at night. The only thing I don't like is I thought that the building in the background would light up in a night game, but none of the buildings back there have lights. Jake McCarthy, man. Is that... Oh, for a second I thought that was still going to carry. I didn't make the elevation crazy here. That is one thing I forgot to mention. I think it was about 1,200. So I guess, you know, for that one, it kind of would have helped if I did make it crazy. And Tommy Edman picking right back up where he left off last game. He almost misplayed that, though. And Hoskins, I think that looks like it's out number 3, so we're not hitting. He is hitting. This is shaping up to be a fun one. We are getting so lucky in the field, especially because I'm supposed to not have the shift on and it just saved me right there. Maybe I leave it on. If he keeps hitting everything to where we are. Man, he doesn't even chase up, so he's not chasing below the zone. He's not chasing outside, and he's not chasing up. I throw it in the zone. He hits it pretty solid. There we go. That was a bit of a chase. Bad swing. We're getting out of another inning with no runs allowed, so maybe we'll just have to rely on that positioning. Oh my God. You can't be late on that. I mean, that's a weird pitch to end up in the strike zone with 2 strikes. You gotta swing, but like, come on, you can't be late on a 78-mile-an-hour curve. Oh, and I'm under another one of those knuckle curves. I battled that at bat, but I'm like, for some reason, I'm waiting back on everything too much. All of his off-speed pitches that he's leaving in the zone, I'm waiting back on, I'm reading them, and then I'm slightly late. And then he's all of a sudden breaking out a pitch like that. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to let everything get deep in the zone here to put a good swing on it, but I gotta adjust. Well, I adjusted and made a good timing swing, and then of course that's the one where the PCI is not on it. So we just gotta put it all together. I'm gonna hit today. It's gonna happen. We just need it to not happen too late. And there we go. We're giving up a leadoff hit. That's not what you want to see. That's where the shift comes into play. I mean, I don't know exactly where everybody would be positioned, but if we don't have a shift on there, maybe the second baseman has a chance on that. That could be... No, I made a... Come on. How do you make a bad throw on that? That's terrible. That goes from being a double play to now it was good for him to move the runner up to second. There we go, though. Wasn't expecting that fastball up and in. There we go. Perfect spot there. We still can't get the strikeout pitch, but we'll take another scoreless inning while we try and figure it out at the plate. Zunino, that sounded good. That's getting down. If it doesn't leave, it's off the wall. I'm going to second. He didn't know how to play that one off the wall. Lead off opposite field double for Zunino. That's what I'm trying to do every time I'm slightly late on these breaking balls. There we go. It's over his head. We're only going to get to move him up to third. I don't know why he's slide stepping in that situation. I'm assuming it's just to try and throw me off, but if you're slide stepping, there's not many pitches you're going to throw besides a fastball. No, come on. Okay. That won't be 2. We also didn't get the run to score, though, but is he about to go to the pen here? He is. He's going to the bullpen in the 3rd inning. And then Jake McCarthy right away, first pitch against the new arm. He's hitting it to the gap to drive in both runs. He's been really good in these first 2 games. And then Edman? Oh, no, it's Edman. It's not going anywhere. Nah, that was supposed to be a check swing. For 1/2 millisecond, I thought that was breaking back into the zone, so my brain said, oh, you gotta swing at it. Even if it did, just let it go. There we go. Another hard hit ball right to our fielder. This dude is, I'm gonna be honest, he's getting screwed over. He's having so many good swings and hard hit balls that are just ending up right to my middle infielders. And that one looks like it's staying in the park. Just missed another one, or who knows, maybe he didn't even just miss it. That one's going to get through, even though Seager had kind of a super dive there. A little bit better of a reaction, he could have gotten to that. Oh, and Hayes, really? I thought with his fielding on the dive, he'd get that. All right, now it's like the weaker hits is what's working for him. He hits the ball hard, it's right to somebody, but he hits it weak and it's getting through. Hoskins, no, see what I mean? It's the weak hits. Oh, he messed up. Oh, he could have scored and he messed up. That is too bad. I don't know what he did. I don't know how to explain that one, but all I know is that is another scoreless inning. And Seager, oh, I was just a little bit late on that. That cutter came in at 101. Most of them come in at 99. If that was at 99, we probably would have had good timing on it and hit it out. Mountcastle, that one's even staying up too far. That's not a good swing. I thought that would bloop in. Wait a second, what? I just realized on our scoreboard out there, it says he scored last inning on the line score, but it doesn't show him having a run on like the actual score. I don't know what happened. That looks like it could be a double. I don't like that connection. It dropped, but it's not a double, okay. Oh, and Zunino, I went chasing. I thought that was another cutter. If that was another cutter, that would have been just about a perfect swing. But we'll take a base hit to keep it going. Maybe Hayes gets another little base hit to drive in a run. Hayes, that one's getting through. I think I'm going to send him. Had kind of a slow animation out there. 72 speed is just enough, and that's a 3-0 lead. He's going to another new arm out there, Gregory Soto. Oh, and then I blew it. Look at that swing. If I'm around on it, that's an amazing swing, but I was late. There we go. That is what I really love to see on that cutter away. One pitch, easy rollover. And then another rollover on the cutter. Man, that pitch wasn't really working up until this point. I think it was actually Crone's last at bat. He went the other way with it. And then we got Lindor popping up on a cutter in. That might be the quickest inning yet. That was like 4 pitches, I think. See, okay, now all of a sudden here it's saying he has 1. So how many runs does he have? And now it's saying 0 again. Well, I guess I better make sure we win by 2. Oh, that really didn't go foul? Okay. I mean, I shouldn't be swinging at that, but I thought I would just foul it off. Edmund, though, finally gets a good matchup for me. Hits lefties better. And he's going to get his first hit now that he faces a lefty. I'm going for 2. This might not be smart with Acuna out there, but we're in. Oh, no way. I was late on that. Oh, my God. I was late on that twice in a row, but that's the pitch I'm sitting on. There we go. Seager's not late on, or I guess he was technically a little late on it. But it works. That's another run for us on another base hit. We are not displaying much power here. Is that going to drop in for another base hit? Man, pretty much everything is just a line drive that's dropping in. Is that another one? Uh-oh here. Well, I'm holding everybody up, but yeah, that is another base hit that's just dropping in. He's leaving the lefty in to face Zunino. This is where we could have some power. Oh, that's a good pitch. Zunino's got 120 today. Come on, big swing. Oh, get over his head. It got over his head. All right, it's not a grand slam, but he fielded it weird off that wall again. That's going to be a 3-run double for Mike Zunino. I don't know what this is, but we're good. We're still in the game. Oh, and that's Hayes with another one. We're going to hold him at third. I don't know, man. I think my internet is being weird today. And once that thing popped up, that's worrying me. If we can hit a bomb here, that's a mercy rule. And Kike, oh, I thought he hit it deeper than he did. That's a pretty good swing. 7 runs, though, and I think it's 7-0, but this screen wants to say 7-1. Ah, come on. No, that's fair. That's fair, actually. With the team he has and some of the swings he's been making, he was bound to do something at some point. There we go, though. Right back to rolling over on it. Come on, Ward. We got to get there. Oh, he's there. Easy. And that's another weak fly ball. So George Kirby is now through 6. Only 1, maybe 2 runs allowed. It should be 2, but he messed it up. At least according to my screen, he messed up. So in that case, it should only be 1. And Jake McCarthy, man, I'm timing it up. That, I swear, it's fastballs in that exact spot that are being tough for me this year. Because, like, I'll get down too far under it. When they're, like, right in that lower third, but no lower. See? If it goes a little bit lower, I'm just going to hit it out. Tommy Edman against a lefty is a completely different player. 440 on the perfect. Oh, and that was another home run pitch, but that's right in that spot. That's right in that spot, because I either get too far under it, or I try and not get under it and end up getting on top of it, just like that. Seager turned on that one, though. That's another base hit. Oh, and then I'm under the sinker. Man, he is just leaving Gregory Soto in there to rot, but he actually got through the rest of that inning. Ah, there we go. He didn't roll over on the cutter that time, but there's just another good swing for him right to somebody. There we go. A little bit late, jammed on that slider, so we're going to get him out to center there. 2 outs. Man, I don't know. If George Kirby doesn't, like, start giving up a bunch of runs all of a sudden, he might be able to finish this thing. And another rollover on the slider. That is 7 innings for George Kirby. 1 run allowed. Oh, there we go. Now he's taking out Soto, bringing in Johnny Lasagna. Oh, I think that's my first strikeout of the day. Zunino. Oh, actually, that's something else I meant to mention. I don't know what's going on with those like panels on the stands there. In that specific spot, that's the only place. Like, of all places for that to happen too, I'd rather it be going weird on the panels like behind home plate. Did I really just strike out again? I haven't struck out all game, and Johnny Lasagna comes in and striking me out twice in a row. And that one's gonna, I'm sure he's gonna get to that one. Yep, he's there, so wow. Scoreless inning for him on the mound with 2 strikeouts out of nowhere. Ah, we won't get to that one. Leadoff hit. You don't like it. You don't want to see leadoff base hits. Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, because we're not holding him on, Seager. He jumped to the wrong spot. Oh, but he got messed up on the bases again, so he can only get to second. Oh my god, the eye. This guy doesn't want to lose this one. Perfect pitch on the 3-2. He couldn't get around on it. Oh. He's going to score, but we might be able to get him back at second. If you were... Where's the urgency there? Oh, all of these are going just over our gloves here. I think I gotta call it with Kirby. We can't let this get too far out of hands. Man, it's not like we got anybody else good to bring in, though. I'm going to Jaime. No, wow. That's staying in, but I thought that was a perfect pitch. He's gonna score all 3 on that, and this is turning into a brand new game. I feel like you knew this was coming due at some point in this game, with all the good swings he was making. Look at him go all of a sudden. Stop it. There we go. We got the rollover. Finally getting another out. Okay, I was not expecting a swing there, but we got the lazy fly out. Still have our lead intact, and I'm assuming it's 2. But this board right here worries me. We gotta score more though, because if I give up 1 run next inning and we're winning 8-7, but all of a sudden we're loading into an extra inning, I'm gonna be upset. He is going to a new arm in the middle of the at bat, but not a lefty. And he hung a splitter and I missed it. He hung another splitter and I didn't miss that one. That's a very early swing though. That was fair. Oh, I thought that was gonna sneak foul. But it's apparently hit off the wall fair. Come on, Edman. That's not going to do it, Edman. God, he's throwing that splitter up. He's keeping it in the zone by plenty. I should be hitting this. Oh, I knew he was going to that spot. We probably could let it go for ball 4, and I can't score on that. That's not deep enough. Okay. That was his strategy with Greg Holland there. The splitters up. All right, well, we're going to Daniel Bard, our only silver in the bullpen, going up to an 83 today. Oh, and the slider worked. It got Trout. Man, I have not struck this guy out much this game. I actually wouldn't even be surprised if that was the first strikeout, because I can't think of any other ones. Oh, that is a perfect spot. I'm shocked he swung, but it got a nice weak pop fly. One more out. We got him 0-2. I'm going to the slider. Back foot slider. Hit this spot. Come on. It got him. Nice ninth inning from Daniel Bard with 2 strikeouts and a weak pop fly, and we wrapped that one up. Didn't even have to find out if it was really 8-7 or 8-6. Yeah, it's saying 8-7 here. I'm counting it as 6 runs. I'm not counting that extra run for Stubbs. But hey, the offense showed up. The pitching showed up until the 8th, but then Bard showed up. Hopefully the good day at the plate is going to cancel out the pitching enough to get us a good amount of stubs. We got 49 more rating points after another win there, so we get up to 109 after just 2 games. George Kirby gets up to that parallel 1. All right, let's see what we got from that one. A big offensive day. So 8 runs scored gives us 4,000 stubs. We had 24 total bases in that one, so that's another 4,800. We did hit 1 home run. That gives us a 200 stub bonus. And we got our every 5 hit bonus 3 times. That's another 1,500. I did strike out 3 times though, so that takes away 300 stubs. And then on the mound, we pitched all 9 innings, so that's good for 5,400 stubs. The 12 hits allowed though takes away 2,400. I did allow 1 walk, so that takes away another 200. And then it's saying here also that it was only 6 runs that we allowed, even though the line score does have that extra run in there. But we're counting it as 6 runs allowed, taking away 3,000 stubs. And then I struck him out 3 times, so that gives us back 600. So we actually finished just barely positive on the pitching. I think it was 400. 400 stubs was made from pitching. But then all we got after that was the win for another 1,500. Our post-game rating was 109, so that's another 109. And then the big one, the 39 likes from last episode. I still can't get over that. That's crazy, guys. But that's giving another 3,900 stubs, bringing our pre-multiplier total up to 16,109. But then our multiplier today is a 2-game win streak plus 2 parallel ones for a time 1.02 boost. So that multiplier adds an extra 322 stubs onto our total today, bringing our final total for today's game to almost identical to last game at 16,431. So we're gonna get the exact same thing that we got last time. A 10-pack bundle and 1 extra pack on top of it that cost 16,500 stubs. Except this time we had to round up to get there, so we have to take 69 stubs out of the bank to cover for it. But yeah, part of the reason why I wanted to open show packs again instead of mixing in a Diamond Duo pack is I know it's super unlikely, but with that new Tatis in the new chase packs, and you can pull chase packs out of show packs, you know, maybe a few extra packs we get lucky. I think it was the 2nd episode of last year's pack attack we pulled a chase pack, so why not again? What do we got? 3 more bronzes from this one. Taylor Rogers, I always forget which one's which. He's the lefty, so he's not the sidearm guy. So, I mean, it's still a lefty. He'll actually definitely make the squad because he'll be our new best lefty. 3rd pack here is going to be just more bronzes. That's a rough one. We got nothing but more bronzes here out of this next one. This guy, oh, I thought he would have had like 99 speed. I guess not. What is this now? The 5th pack already? And we're getting, well, we got a silver. Hey, there we go. I actually completely forgot. We needed another silver starter for the next game, or else we would have had to use a bronze, and we got one. 6th pack here. I'd like some better pulls though, man. All right, we're starting to get silvers. Tanner Houck, that's another silver starter, so he actually might get the start for next game over Snell. I'm not really seeing any offensive upgrades though. Every upgrade we've gotten has been a pitcher so far, and that's not changing. Have pulled a couple of gold jerseys though, so that'll be good for the stub bank. Oh, no way. There we go. We got something. That is our first diamond. There we go, man. Our first diamond pull of Pack Attack and MLB The Show 23. Who do we got? Make it a big one. No, it's just a purple. But who is it? because this could be good for us, man, in the early game here. Who is it? Oh, Jordan, only an 85, but a huge bat. That is gonna be nice. Yeah, look at that, 100 power against righties. He destroys lefties too, and he looks like he'll be a perfect designated hitter. Obviously, we want the big overalls. I think all of those Diamond Duo players are in show packs, I would assume, because that's how it always used to be with headliners. There we go, though. That's more like it, right back to the bronzes. But man, Jordan is gonna be, actually, he's kind of a pack attack legend. I think it was 2 years ago already. Oh, Christian Vasquez. I was gonna say he might be our new catcher, but honestly, I might just stick with Zunino. But yeah, I think it was 2 years ago Jordan was on the pack attack team pretty early on, and he was just unstoppable at the plate. Ridiculous. That is a great last pack. 3 commons and a 67 overall. What do we have to add on top of it, though? 1 silver player out of a silver pack. I guess it's not guaranteed a silver, but we know we're gonna get a silver. So who is it? It's Colin McHugh, another reliever. That's not too bad then. So there we go, another episode in the books, another solid one, another win, and we're gonna have our first diamond on the team for next episode. So guys, once again, make sure you hit that like button for this episode so you can add 100 stubs for each like onto the next one. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a huge favor, man, hit that subscribe button. It's free. But thanks for watching today, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.